Hey y'all, so we having babies. As you guys see, we are hatching our Coturnix quail. I told you guys that I had purchased Coturnix quail and I was going to hatch them on my kitchen counter, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So with everything going on in the world, you got the SNAP benefits being taken, you got the chemicals, additives, poisons, all sorts of things being approved in our food systems, from BHT, which is cancer causing. It's a known endocrine disruptor. It's extremely toxic. It's going to cause kidney and liver damage, to all sorts of dyes, which cause neurological damage, hyperactivity in children, and sugar, which is even more addictive than cocaine. It is high time to get out there and get back to the basics and learn to grow your own food. We are the restorers of the paths, repairers of the breach. So it's time for us to get back to that ancient path and learn to farm, learn to work the soil. It's not difficult. You just got to get out there and learn. These babies are hatching on my kitchen counter. It's just that simple. When you realize what is being added to the foods and why, you will begin to want to grow everything on your own. When you realize that the diseases are not coming from happenstance. They weren't passed down from your mama, your grandmama, and your granddaddy and them. They was passed down through the foods. When you learn that, you will understand that it is imperative that you learn to grow your own food so you know what's in it. The other thing, a lot of people ask me for alternative recipes. Yes, I have some alternative recipes, but the reality is I won't stand behind these companies. I do the research. I've done the research. That's why I expose to you guys the truth, because I do the research. I've read the studies. I'm a nerd. I have books on top of books. I have literature. I have articles. I do the studies and I read the studies, and I cannot stand behind these companies. What you don't understand is the big corporations own a lot of these little smaller companies. So I'm not going to ever push anything to you guys that I can't stand behind. And I just can't stand behind a lion, corporation that's poisoning the population. That being said, what I can stand behind is the most Yahuwah's plants and herbs and, the animals that are clean. I can stand behind that. So that's why you guys always see me outside in the yard eating food, eating grass, foraging and things like that, because I can stand behind that. I know it's not poison. I know that the Most High Yah created it for the healing of the nations. That being said, get out there, begin to learn. You only have to, you just start simple. Start simple. Coturnix quail is a super easy thing to raise. You can raise them for meat birds. You can raise them for eggs. But get out there and learn. We got to start somewhere. With every bite you eat, you're either feeding or fighting disease. Shalom, shalom. I love you.